Imagine a floating city, a sovereign piece of American territory, bristling with the most advanced technology on the planet. This isn't science fiction. This is the USS Gerald R. Ford, the lead ship of a new generation of supercarriers, and it's redefining naval warfare for the 21st century. For over 70 years, aircraft carriers have been the undisputed queens of the sea, projecting power and influence across the globe. From the decks of the legendary Enterprise to the Nimitz-class giants that have patrolled the world's oceans for decades, these ships have been the cornerstone of American naval strategy. But as technology advances and global threats evolve, the need for a new, more capable, more lethal platform became clear. The answer to that call is the Ford class. Named after the 38th President of the United States, who served aboard a light aircraft carrier during World War II, the USS Gerald R. Ford is more than just an upgrade. It's a revolutionary leap forward. At over 1,100 feet long and displacing more than 100,000 tons, her sheer scale is breathtaking. She is a testament to American engineering and ambition, a symbol of strength sailing on the high seas. But what truly sets the Ford apart lies beneath her steel skin. This ship is a technological marvel, designed from the keel up to be more efficient, more powerful, and more deadly than any carrier that has come before. The journey to bring this vision to life was a monumental undertaking, filled with challenges, breakthroughs, and a relentless pursuit of innovation. Let's start with the heart of the ship's power. For the first time in over 4 decades, a new nuclear reactor design was developed specifically for the Ford class. Her two 1B reactors generate an incredible amount of electrical power, nearly 3 times that of the previous Nimitz-class carriers. This massive surplus of energy isn't just for show. It tests the key that unlocks the ship's most game-changing technologies and prepares her for future weapon systems we can only dream of today, like directed energy weapons and railguns. One of the most significant advancements powered by this new reactor system is on the flight deck. For generations, aircraft have been launched from carriers using steam-powered catapults. It was a reliable, powerful system, but it was also maintenance-intensive and placed huge stress on the aircraft. The Ford changes the game with its Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, or EMALS. Instead of steam, EMALS uses a powerful linear induction motor, harnessing the raw power of electromagnetism to smoothly, and what goes up must come down. Landing a high-performance jet on a moving runway at sea is one of the most demanding tasks in all of aviation. Here, too, the Ford brings a revolutionary upgrade. The old hydraulic arresting gear, which has been stopping planes on carrier decks since the 1950s, has been replaced by the Advanced Arresting Gear, or AG. This new system uses an electric motor and a water twister system to absorb the immense energy of a landing aircraft. Like EMALS, the AAG provides a more controlled and smoother deceleration, reducing stress on both the pilot and the plane. It increases the safety margin for landings and broadens the envelope of aircraft that can safely operate from the carrier. Together, EMALS and AG allow the Ford to generate sorties, the number of flights it can launch and recover at a rate up to 25% higher than its predecessors. In the heat of battle, that increased tempo could be the difference between victory and defeat. Life for the 4,500 sailors and aviators aboard the USS Gerald R. Ford is also a world away from that of their predecessors. The ship was designed with the crew's quality of life in mind. Berthing areas are smaller, providing more privacy and better living conditions. The layout of the ship itself has been reimagined. The island superstructure, the command center of the flight deck, has been redesigned and moved further aft. This smaller, stealthier island opens up precious real estate on the flight deck, creating a more efficient and safer working environment for the deck crews. Below deck, the flow of personnel and material has been optimized. Advanced weapons elevators, which also use electromagnetic motors instead of cables, can move ordnance from the magazines to the flight deck faster and more safely than ever before. This means aircraft can be rearmed and refueled quicker, getting them back into the fight with unprecedented speed. Every aspect of the ship, From the galleys that prepare 18,000 meals a day to the state-of-the-art medical facilities, has been designed for maximum efficiency and effectiveness. Of course, a carrier is nothing without its air wing. The Ford is built to host the most advanced carrier air wing in the world. This includes the FA-18 Super Hornet, the EA-18G Growler electronic warfare aircraft, and the cornerstone of fifth-generation naval aviation, the F-35C Lightning II. The F-35C's stealth capabilities, advanced sensors, and networking abilities, when combined with the Ford's capabilities, create a synergistic effect, making the entire carrier strike group more lethal and survivable than ever before. The ship is also a hub of information. The dual-band radar system, a powerful combination of multifunction and volume search radars, provides unparalleled situational awareness. It can track a vast number of targets, from sea-skimming missiles to ballistic missiles in the upper atmosphere, all at the same time. This constant stream of data is fused and shared across the strike group, creating a comprehensive picture of the battle space that allows commanders to make faster, better informed decisions. The journey of the USS Gerald R. Ford from a concept on a drawing board to a fully operational warship has not been without its hurdles. Integrating so many new and unproven technologies on such a massive scale was a colossal engineering challenge. There were delays, cost overruns, and moments of intense scrutiny. The IMELs, the AAG, the Advanced Weapons Elevators, all of these revolutionary systems had to be tested, refined, and perfected in the unforgiving environment of the real world. But the sailors and engineers who brought this ship to life persevered. Through thousands of hours of testing, countless aircraft launches and recoveries, and grueling deployments, they proved the concept. They demonstrated that this new generation of carrier could not only meet but exceed its lofty expectations. On her first full deployment, the USS Gerald R. Ford and her strike group operated across the Atlantic and into the Mediterranean, working alongside NATO allies, conducting complex exercises, and demonstrating the unique capabilities of this incredible warship. She showed the world that America's commitment to naval supremacy remains unwavering. The USS Gerald R. Ford is more than a ship. She is a platform for the future. Her advanced systems, massive power generation, and modular design mean she can adapt to threats we haven't even conceived of yet. As unmanned systems, artificial intelligence, and new generations of weaponry become reality, the Ford will be ready to integrate them. She is not just the most advanced aircraft carrier in the world today. She is the foundation for the next century of American naval power. This ship and her crew stand as a silent, powerful guardian on the world's oceans, a 100,000-ton symbol of diplomacy, deterrence, and when necessary, overwhelming force. The legacy of the aircraft carrier is long and storied, and with the USS Gerald R. Ford leading the way, its most impressive chapter is just beginning. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the most advanced warship ever built. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the world of amazing technology and engineering. We'll see you in the next one.